Hello, y'all. Oh, my back itches. How is everyone on this fabulous Thursday? I was about to say Friday. I had to run to the loo because I was live on TikTok, so I had to. Am I even live? Do you all see me? There we are. I've been sitting here having chit chat with y'all, and I don't even think I was live. Jeez. Well, if you didn't hear what I said, I was tardy here because I had to run to the loo because I was live on TikTok. And, as things go. But here I am now. I hope we're all doing amazing. Yeah, I am. Passionate Taylor Marie. Yeah, I am. I claim that. Hey, Hawkeyes. How you doing, beautiful? Hey, girl, hey. I love you so much. Hi. Hi, beautiful Joe. Hello, Queen from Greece. Well, hello, beautiful. What's that name? Christina, your language expert. Hello for you. I'm in Central New York, in the U.S. Not as exciting as Greece. Just saying. Guess who is staying with you? I just read your TikTok email, so I'm guessing the OG one. Literally, that's part of the reason why I was a moment or two late, other than I had to run to the loo because I was reading your TikTok message. So I think I'm all caught up. Jenna, you're excited for tonight's groups? Yeah, me too. Me freaking too. Hi from Nashville, but mentally Italy. I love that. Where am I mentally? I'm mentally, I don't know, there's so many places I want to go. I'm going to manifest a way to figure out how to be in all those places and be conscious of it at the same time. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'll make group tonight. Why not, Summer? We're dying to hear your exclusive lives update. In that group, anyway. Yeah, you are in Barbados. Hello from the UK. I would like to be in the UK. I would like to be there too. You're mentally with Jason Momoa. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see. I age backwards. I like that. I'm going to start saying that. But if I can't make it, I will be there next Tuesday to give details. Okay, Summer, because we are all dying to hear. All right? We're all dying to hear it. I had someone say to me, "Oh, I was so disappointed when it's you rescheduled the live because I was waiting to hear Summer's story." And I'm like, damn it, I forgot about Summer's story too. Damn it. Summer's got to be there. Well, if you can't, definitely next week. There is two groups she's referring to. There's the exclusive lives group and there's the advanced manifestors, the one I call the VIP. That's the deep dive group. That's the group that we're going to read all the books, read all the lectures. We're going to do all the stuff manifestation-wise if you are interested in deepening your knowledge. However, if you join that group, it automatically gives you access to all of the channel memberships. Just saying. All right, so this isn't about me selling myself. Let me get to, a lot more super chats here already. Okay. Mag, thank you very much. Hold on, let me give that. There we go. Kim, how to start believe again. I feel like I lost my abilities and also like I was doing better when I was a newbie or didn't know anything about LOA. That state sucks. I'm in a rabbit hole. I understand, Mag. I understand. I've been there. All right. So as far as starting to believe again, number one, you don't have to force yourself to believe. Number two, you could make a decision that that's what self you are, that that's who you are. You're the self that believes and trusts manifestation, or believes and trusts that, you know, who you are aware of being is always bringing you exactly what you want. There's many ways we could go. I wouldn't force myself to believe. I would play with the law. I would test it. And by testing, I just mean, you know, we talked about this here before, just making a simple little like list of the first 7 things that you think of right now. Write them down. And they can't be anything related to what you're currently manifesting. They got to be just basic bitch things. And tell yourself that you're going to see all of those things in your reality. And from there, put it aside and check back in on that list a week from now and see what showed up, and not to lose your shit if everything didn't show up. It will. All things will eventually show up in your reality to confirm to you that it's you doing it. It's you manifesting the reality around you, that it is a reflection of who you believe you are. Okay, I know I forgot something. Hold on here. Let me fix this so we don't get pummeled with spam. Okay, there we go. There we go. One moment. Fix one more thing. There we go. Okay. So, now, I understand completely that feeling of life as a conscious manifester felt better as a newbie. That is how I felt during some of my not so amazing moments along my journey. But then again, that is perspective, right? So it's not, your life didn't get worse. It didn't get worse. Maybe how you feel right now, that logically, literally, maybe you feel like it did, but it didn't. And there is still magic to be had here, or magic to behold. There is. You're just expanding your awareness. So instead of putting pressure on yourself to, you know, you have to believe, no. Number one, we can just reach for that version of ourselves. What is it you want, Meg? What do you want? Who do you want to be? What do you want your life to look like, to feel like, to be like? And whatever you said for an answer to that question, and it can be multiple things, right? Multiple areas of life. Just start claiming it, that you are that self now, because technically you are, right? All time is right now. Creation is finished, right? Every version of you that you could ever decide to be already exists. It's already right there waiting for you to choose. And by waiting, I don't mean waiting away from you. It's waiting within, let's say, awareness, for you to become aware of it. But it's all there. It's not you creating it. It's you becoming aware of it. Everything is now. Everything is now. And when we're starting to not feel so great and not have really great thoughts, we're probably focused out at 3D and judging it from a logical viewpoint, which is, like I said, I've said many times, that logic is not our friend unless we are using it to our benefit, right? So let's stop, well, what's the word? Resonating with the idea that you don't believe and that life ain't that great right now. Let's not keep claiming that. Use your authority, your power, your free will to put something else at the end of that beginning phrase, I am. Let's pick something else. I am the version of self that loves her life, that is really experiencing all your desires, all your dreams. You are the self that you've always dreamed of being. You are that self now. When I say I am new self to me, to myself, that's what I mean. I mean I'm everything I've ever wanted. I'm the me that has every single dream and desire I've ever said yes to. That's who I am. And you are that person right now. I am that person right now. We have the right to say that right now. Not when things are finally in view, in reality. No, right now. Because of your I amness, your I am awareness. That's why you have the right to say that you are that self now. I think a lot of people, right? So I don't think it's just you, Meg. I think a lot of people, I know I was this person, we think that, all right, so I've used the example of the moment I realized that, oh my God, I've been believing or identifying with the version of me who's manifesting a specific person. I was believing, trusting, having all my faith in the reality of I'm manifesting my specific person. That's an identity. That's who I believed I was. And I think that in our early days in the manifestation house, that's where most people's focus is. They're identifying as being the self that's currently manifesting something they don't have. And we believe that. We believe that's our true identity. The self that's currently manifesting something, but it's not here yet. So I'm not that new self yet. I can't say I am the self that's in a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship because it's not here yet. So I can't say that. And yes, you can, because yes, you do already have it. You might not see it with your physical eyeballs in this moment, but you are that self. A lot of people are waiting for the evidence in the 3D. That's not really manifesting. That's living life the way we used to live life before we found out we were consciously manifesting, right? Think of it as we're getting ahead of our 3D. We're getting ahead of it, kind of. I'm hoping that's making sense, Mag. You can claim to be any version of yourself right now, whether 3D looks like it's validating you or not, because guess what? The moment you make that decision, the moment you claim it, is the moment you are aware of being that self. So therefore, you are in that reality. 3D might look the same, but it's not the same 3D. It changed with your decision. Listen, whenever we're feeling bad or feeling shitty or doubting, I'm telling you in that moment, it's because you're judging 3D reality in that moment or fearing 3D reality in that moment. You're thinking something logical, not to your benefit. So that's a moment to remind yourself, whoa, 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 wake back up. You're falling asleep. You're believing in the illusion or the dream again. Wake up. Remind yourself of who you are. Okay? Limitless Queen, Batch, had great movement with SP. Want to tell you, just can't publicly. Also, OGSP has been pursuing me. Love you so much, Batch. I love you too, beautiful Batch. I love you too. I am very excited to hear this. I know you said you sent me an email, so I have not forgotten that. I am loving that the OGSP is showing up and pursuing you. I love that. I'm not surprised by that. I'm loving this, and I hope you are standing in your decision of who the hell you are, and you're enjoying this moment. This is so exciting. And look at you. You did it, didn't you? You did it. You made a decision, and now you're seeing the fruit from that decision. Keep doing it. I'm very proud of you. All right. I need a quick drink. I won't do it in your face. I'm sorry if you hear all the drinking noises, though, because I'm not trying to do ASMR. All right. Divine Spirit, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. Hope you are feeling awesome today. Just wanted to ask if I want to manifest a specific job in one company and in the desired city and country. How do I embrace the state consciousness or any affirmation? Okay. So if you have a specific job with a specific company in a specific city and country on your mind, right? You already know what it is. You just start identifying as being that self. I know how simplistic that sounds, and it's because it is. And it really is that easy. It's when our logical mind starts chirping at us that we think that it can't possibly be that easy. But that's the power of your awareness, right? So, for example, in this moment, you're probably aware of being the person that doesn't currently have that job. You're aware of being that self. So now, if awareness was a flashlight, now it's time to move the flashlight to shine the light on the you that has that job. So there's no perfect special affirmation to use. You can use any words that feel good to you. But whatever phrase means that you are that self right now, you just start telling yourself that's who you are. So when I was manifesting the relationship I wanted with the person I wanted, the full, loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, I began identifying that that's who I was now. I am new self. That's what I mean. Whenever I say I am new self, that is the self that has the life she wants or is fulfilled in all areas of life. So for manifesting a specific career, I am that self. I am the self that, fill in that blank. I live in such and such city/country. I live there. That's who I am. I work for such and such company. This is my career. This is the name, the name of the position. This is who I am. And you tell yourself that every day. I did it every day. I still do it. It's the first thing I say to myself in the morning. I am new self. And I know what that means. I instantly know what that means. That's it. That's manifestation. Sincerely. So for anybody new listening to this, I'm sure your logical mind is saying, are you fucking kidding me? No way. It's not that simple. Okay, then why isn't everybody millionaires? Why isn't everybody rich, living their best lives? Why isn't everybody doing that? Well, because most people are using their awareness to not their benefit. They're aware of being a version of themselves, just like when you first find conscious manifestation, you're aware of being this certain person. This has been your life experience. So this is who I am, because that's what 3D life tells me. That's who I am. Well, that's what everybody is doing at first until you wake up to conscious manifestation. Then you start changing that identity, becoming aware of being the self you want to be. Listen, Most people, the first time they come up against anything in the 3D that looks like they're not getting what they want, a large portion give up, claim it didn't work. But those that are serious about having real change in their life, they keep going. They return to that decision anyway, despite what 3D might physically look like. They keep returning to that decision. And literally everything they're experiencing, even the unfavorable moments, are somehow, some way a part of that unfolding. Everything is. They are instant changes. They are instant reality shifts. I know it doesn't feel like an instant shift, but it is with your decision. So claim to be who you want to be. Tell yourself that's who you are. And have fun with it, meaning have fun utilizing your imagination, thinking about what your life looks like now that you are that self. Have fun with it. And you're going to find that things unfold that lead you directly to it. Always. To any desire. Just saying. What's going on? Okay. Let's see. Oops. Alyssa, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. I don't know if you remember, but my SP is the father of my son. There is a 3P involved. I have felt very triggered by my 3D and took a break, but ready to get my SP. Ajuj, please, love you. I love you. And yes, Alyssa, of course, I definitely remember you, Alyssa, and I do remember what you were manifesting. I may have forgotten some details, but I'm human. That happens, but I totally remember you. Okay. So you have felt very triggered by your 3D and took a break. I love that you took a break. I don't consider that you giving up. I don't consider it giving up at all. And I love that you're back here with me in my live streams, in my community. I love it. I love it. You're still an HBIC. You never stopped being one. So as far as if reality is triggering you now, if you're experiencing things you don't like, let's remember what reality is or what everything is out here. It's all just reflection. Reflection of a state or a version of yourself. That's all it is. Right? Nothing to panic over. If anybody's experiencing a third party in their equation with their specific person, if anybody out there has a third party, okay, stop. What do we really believe about ourselves? Who do we really believe we are? Do we believe that we are the version of self that likes an SP or loves an SP who currently is choosing someone else? Is that who we're identifying as? And if so, we stop today. We stop today. And we bring our awareness, our focus, our attention, our thoughts, our imagination. We focus all of it on identifying as the self that has the damn loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with that SP. That's who you are now. And essentially, it's like leaving the past behind. Leaving it behind. Not replaying hurtful events or experiences. Not replaying moments where maybe you first found out about the 3P. No, all of that is unimportant. Might feel important. It's not important. What's important is who you are choosing to be in this moment. So, Alyssa, you are aware of being the self that's in the loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with your person. You're in a loving, fulfilling, committed family relationship as well, right? It's your son's father, right? So you guys are a full unit, a full happy unit. That's who you are. and you bring all your focus back. You love your life. You love your family life. You love that SP is at home where he belongs with you and your son. Or, right? Is it son? Son? Yes. Okay? That's who you are. We're not gonna resonate with the past. We're not gonna focus on the past. We are focusing on the present moment, the right now moment. Okay? Don't overthink this. Alyssa, in my opinion, just because I do remember you coming to my live streams, I know that you have already been aware of whatever beliefs were in that past version of yourself. So we don't need to do any more digging, right? We don't got to dig. We just need to choose. Who are you? I am the version of self. Finish that sentence. That's what your focus should be on. The who you are in the equation of that relationship. Okay? Okay? And I am glad you're back. Ty, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. I got a success story. Me and SP are back in contact. This is not a drill. Still on the bridge of events. There is a 3P, but we don't care about that. I have my love back talking to me. Love you, Kim. Thanks for your teachings. Ty, I am so happy for you. This is mega movement. I am very happy, very pleased. I love your super chat. I love your wording, your choice of words. I am very much appreciating your choice of words. That's right. We don't care about 3P. We don't care. Right? 3P does not get our focus or attention. We are aware of being in that loving, fulfilling, committed relationship with SP. Nothing outside of that. That is who we are. So we're in the reality where there is no 3P. No, not in your reality. Right? Things have unfolded beautifully, reconnecting you and SP. And it's going to continue unfolding beautifully, perfectly, as you keep returning to your decision. Well done. Well done. Thank you, Kim. We do not care about that 3P. I'm in this relationship right now. Yes. Yes. That is the right attitude. Yes. I am very, very happy and excited for you. Okay? This reconnection with you and SP talking again is not a coincidence. It is absolutely because of you that this is happening, right? This is all you, right? Think about it. Manifestation is complete. It was complete before you even had the desire to manifest. It was already done. You're just watching the movie unfold, but we already know that ending. We know how that movie ends. I am very proud of you. And again, I love your choice of words because you definitely sound like you belong in my community. That's what I'm saying. Missed MD, member for 4 months. Thank you very much. Hi, Kim. This is Dana. Can you talk about revision? Do you feel it truly revises your reality or just your mindset? I have been revising my past growing up with current SP that we were closer. Will he reflect the same memories? Thanks, Kim. I love you. I love you too, Dana. Hello. Hello. All right. So as far as revision, does it truly, or do I feel that it truly revises your reality or just your mindset? So I'm going to use special words here. It revises your reality. It really does, not just your mindset, but not like an eraser, right? So literally the reality that you experienced, the what we're revising, right? The memory we are revising. You're not really coming over to that memory and erasing it with a pencil. Okay? What you're really doing is saying this to that experience, to that reality, and you're hopping to the reality or to the timeline that never happened. Completely different reality. So that's essentially what revision is. It's hopping, quantum hopping, right? Leaving the old reality behind, going to a new one. And it's a new reality. It's a new reflection, right? It's a new you. So therefore, yes, SP's memories will reflect the new reality. And I know that can sound like crazy or cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, too good to be true, impossible, all the words. It's not. SP will reflect the revised memory, the new memory, or the new experience. Yes, it will change all perspectives. So anybody else who was in that equation will also think of it as separate versions of themselves. Though, so the SP version of SP that experienced the original memory with you, think of it as he kind of stays behind in that reality. And you hop over to the reality where the version of your person never had that original experience. So he will remember the new reality. I'm hoping that is not more confusing. Hope that made sense. And as far as, will he reflect? Yes, I answered that. Okay. Can you talk about revision? And revision, it was one of Neville's favorite tools. And if I am remembering correctly, I don't remember the exact quote, but he said that if he could only teach one thing, he would teach revision. Because revision doesn't necessarily only have to be utilized for just one, hey, I want to change this experience. No, revision, you can revise your whole day. You can revise your entire history, right? This is why I say that, the only ever time is right now in this moment. Your past is right now. This is why we can leave the past behind. This is why we can decide that, let's say I'm just using a generalized, say you want to change your childhood. That's why you can do that. Because all time is now. So, revision is amazing. And as far as how to utilize revision, just a conscious thought. So in other words, if you had watched any of my videos in my early days, I would have given you a really long-winded technique. I would have said to write the original memory down, put a big fat X through it. Because that used to feel good to me. It was like, I'm beating the shit out of that memory. Write the new memory and read it every day. I'm past that. I've evolved past that because I'm in the awareness of my word, your word is the authority. So if a thought pops up of the old memory, you just remind yourself, no, that's not what happened. This is what happened. That's it. It's that simple. I know it, again, I am so aware of how, especially if you're newer, and I know you're not new, but newer, that probably sounds so crazy, but I'm telling you, it's a real thing. And you don't have to keep anything from your past if you don't want to anymore. It's optional. It's optional. Because all time is now. Everything is now. All time, past, present, future is now. And as far as the past goes, it's just a memory, or you can look at it as a frame. It's a memory. And because we're all conditioned to believe that, again, talking about the past, well, that was my lived experience, that I really experienced that, Kim. That really happened to me, that event. That really, really happened to me. I really lived that. I'm not crazy. I had that experience. I don't think you're crazy, but that's just a memory that is really, really, really easy for you to remember. But all the other memories, all the other choices out of the infinite, you really had those experiences too. This particular memory is just something that you've continued to anchor yourself to. But all of the infinite, they were your experiences too. All of your experiences, past, present, future, they all existed essentially before you were even here, because creation was finished. See what I'm saying? That's why we can choose to identify anybody, as any version we want. That's why we're able to. So, do I think your revision will work, Mist MD? Yes. Yes. I say it kind of snarky, like you lose your right to marinate in that old memory if you're choosing to revise. You kind of lose your right. You don't really lose your right, but you don't waste your linear time thinking about that past. You don't control the thoughts that pop in. It's those thoughts that pop in. If they are connected to that original memory or the original memory of itself, nope, that's not what happened. This is what happened. And we don't marinate. We move on to the next thought. We move on to distract ourselves in that moment. So we're always bringing our awareness back to the experiences we choose. See what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wishy 3. Holy moly, thank you very much. My gosh, Wishy. Hi, beautiful. So SP, I was in a situationship with, was distant for the past 2 weeks. I know where I manifested that. Yesterday, he said, no contact. But I didn't let it stop me. I am new self. I am in a relationship with SP. 3D must reflect that. Damn right, Wishy. Damn right. Look at you standing in conviction of the decision of who you are. I'm very proud of you. And thank you for such a generous super chat. That was so kind. And you didn't even ask a question. That was so very kind of you. Thank you very much. And I'm loving the conviction. Loving it. I don't know if, I feel like I've said it in a live stream before, that I think that conviction is like, I don't know, like the jet engine behind your decision, or the jet engine that's propelling you into that powerful position of being new self. It's like it propels you to that self, that reality. Conviction was my go-to because it was my way of channeling anger, hurt, resentment. I would channel it to conviction of who I was choosing to be. I'm sure, like I've said this too, I'm sure it's a shock to hear that I may have been an angry person in the past. You know what I'm saying? That's a memory that I keep resonating with. See how that goes? Mist MD, you see that right there? Just saying. So, Wishy, I am happy for you. I am happy that you are standing in conviction, and you're damn right. So SP, that version of SP might think he's having an experience of no contact, but as far as manifestation rules or law goes, we're leaving that bitch behind. We're choosing the version of him that is in constant contact with you. So that one can talk shit all it wants, right? Bye, bitch. You're not the version I'm choosing anyway. Right? We know the rules here. We know how this works. Well done, Wishy. Hawkeyes! Help! My upstairs neighbors are driving me crazy with loud pounding. No matter what I do, I am so triggered. Advice, it's overpowering my affirmations. So hard to stay focused. Hawkeyes. Oh, Hawkeyes. Okay. I almost did it again. Oh my God. If you were at the TikTok live stream, you would understand what almost just happened right there. I almost spit out my gum. Okay. But I don't want to stop chewing my gum because I love gum, if you haven't noticed. Okay. Hawkeyes. It's kind of, well, it's not a coincidence. So I was going to say, it's kind of funny that Vadim Zealand actually used a similar example to what you're experiencing in reality transurfing. So he used the example of, he said it was like the neighbors playing really loud music. So same idea that, you know, with how those pain in the ass pendulums work, right? The pendulums are trying to suck you in to stay angry, to stay focused on the loud thumping. So it seemingly keeps coming back, right? That's the nasty pendulums. That's from reality transfer surfing, if you understand why I'm saying pendulums. So Kimming that down. Okay, you've acknowledged that you're triggered by it. You've acknowledged that it's super duper distracting and upsetting you. Okay, we're going to jump off that pendulum. We're not going to keep swinging with the pendulum. So, in the moments, especially the moments that you're experiencing hearing it, okay, as difficult as that moment may be, distract your mind. If that means picking up your phone and scrolling anywhere, just to get your mind off of it temporarily. Okay, that is what Vadim Zealand suggests you do in those moments. Do whatever you can to move your focus, your awareness. Clearly, you are going to be identifying as a particular version of yourself, right? Your home is peaceful. Everything is peaceful. Always, your home life is peaceful, tranquil, quiet. That is who you are. The version of self that is enjoying where she's living, enjoying her life. Nothing but peace. You probably will get triggered again. Now, that's not me wishing a limited moment for you. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying your body will probably respond the next time those fuckers are making the noise. Okay? I couldn't stand that either. I'm just saying, I'm so with you. My heart is with you on this, Hawkeyes. Your body's still going to respond. Don't be fooled by that. Don't assume that this isn't working. You are too experienced and well-versed in manifestation to know better. You know better, girl. So don't you worry. It is working. And you are this version of yourself, the version of self that has a lovingly peaceful, even poop is backing you up, a lovingly peaceful home life. And you'll see, especially if you do what you can to distract yourself in those moments, those fuckers will start quieting down. I'm manifesting with you. I am manifesting with you, girl. Your home life is peaceful and wonderful. You can do this, right? You're not a baby manifester. You're not. You've got this. Don't be fooled by reality. If you're into reality transurfing, don't you be fooled by that pendulum, right? Chaotic, nasty ass pendulums trying to suck you in and get mad, stay mad, be angry, stay in that energy. When we stay in that energy, we are not taking control of our mind. So your body might respond. I'm saying it on repeat, girl, because I know right now you need to hear this. That anger, that body response, I would get to the point where I would even start sweating out of anger, which is not great. It doesn't feel good. Whatever you can do to just move your awareness. And I mean, is something as simple as picking up the phone and watching TikTok or Instagram videos, reels, YouTube shorts, anything that can draw your attention into it. So you can jump off that pendulum or get out of that version of yourself and hop on in to your lovingly peaceful home life. You love all your neighbors because all you have is quiet neighbors. That is who you are. And in the moments that you can't claim who you are because you're that frustrated, that's the time to distract yourself and literally say it to yourself. Stop it. I know who I am. I know what's happening. I know that I am awake. I am awake. I know this is a reflection, a dream. I know better. I know better. Or think of it as, right? This is like your TV show out here. You're just an actor. You're falling for the character. You're believing in your character too much in those moments. Wake back up. Remember who you are. Remember why you're able to do this. And the more, listen, you think about it from the perspective of the more you're taking the time to remind yourself and waking yourself back up or distracting your mind from the current 3D circumstance, the quicker it's going to leave. The quicker those fuckers are either going to start being quiet or they're going to move. Okay? You can do this. You are welcome. Alive. I have my doctor's appointment today, Kim. And it's going beautifully. It's going beautifully. Perfect unfolding to that manifestation. Perfect unfolding. Right? Perfect unfolding. Everything is a part of your unfolding to that manifestation. DSM 2000. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My SP is married. We fell in love. And honestly, I know without a doubt she loves me. We had big plans. Anyway, things were good. Then they weren't. Wednesday, I saw her in a parking lot with someone, not her husband, working, getting back to New South. Good. First of all, good. Good. Now, that we had big plans. Those big plans have not been thrown out. The big plans aren't forgotten. They're still going to happen because that's who you're choosing to be. So, yes, 3D reality might physically look like the polar opposite of what you're choosing to manifest or choosing to become aware of. And remember, sometimes 3D doesn't make sense. Sometimes 3D does look fucking ass backwards, but it's still leading to your outcome. Even if you don't understand or you can't make sense of why it would be a part of your unfolding. Don't try to figure it out. I didn't understand all of my circumstances until it was physically in my life, fully manifested. But you will understand then. So when we're experiencing things that we don't want to be experiencing, don't start fighting against them. Just return to your decision. You know who you're choosing to be. And I don't think I need to say, we all know the definition of the free will. We all know. So don't worry. Those plans are not thrown out the window. You stand in your decision and you will have the experience of doing those big plans with her. Okay? Nothing's changed. I know in reality, in the physical, it might feel like something's changed or it looks like it's worse. Nothing has changed. The bridge of incidents hasn't changed. The reality hasn't, started going backwards or you're in the wrong reality. No. Who are you choosing to be? Then you know where you are. You know what reality you're in. Everything is still fine, even when circumstances don't feel fine. Don't fall for that trap that keeps you in the same cycle of manifesting the same shit over and over and over again. You know better. Think of it as like a test, even though it's not the universe or God testing you. It's not really a test. But sometimes I think it helps to look at it like a test that you got to pass. I got to pass this test. I'm not going to believe in this circumstance. I'm not going to allow this circumstance to tell me I'm not who I'm choosing to be. So I'm passing this test. I'm outwitting the devil. Remember that. Okay? Or I'm not getting on that pendulum. I'm not falling for it. I don't have to like circumstances. I don't have to pretend to be okay with them. I just have to remember who I'm choosing to be. Right? That's where my free will comes in. Who I'm choosing to be. All right? And on that note, I have 4 minutes to my next call, so I must go. Thank you very much to all of you for being here with me. I love you all very much. I appreciate the outrageously generous super chats today. Any unanswered ones, that's how I make my videos, so it will get answered. Advanced manifestors and exclusive livers. I'll see you all tonight. The post will go up a little later. Hot seaters, I'll see you in the morning. Okay? If you have no idea what I'm talking about the channel memberships. We got 2 channel memberships going on tonight. The advanced manifestors, I'll see you at 8. The exclusive lives. If you're an advanced manifestor, you have access to all the groups. I don't need to say that again, but exclusive livers, I'll see you at 9:30. The Zoom links will go up later under the community post tab. Okay? I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow.